my channel Create with Kendra. I am super excited to have you once again. And for all my new viewers, welcome to the fabulous place. This is a wonderful place where you can live, where you can learn, where you can be inspired. We have gone through so many different videos of self-worth, of relationships, of love, of God, of faith, and so on. But today we're going to do something just a little bit different. And so I'll be reading 20 different random questions just for you all to get a better understanding of who she is. So let's get into it. First question is, where are you from? I am originally from Richmond, California, born, raised, friends, family, went to school out there all day, every day. And if you don't know where Richmond, California is, it is in Northern California, the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, Bay Area, which you should know because who don't know where is that? I recently relocated to the Los Angeles area for school, but Richmond definitely is my home and I love it. Second question is, what is your favorite number and why? 3 is my absolute favorite number. And I think I love 3 because I can remember back to when I was 3 years old. I had no bills, I had no responsibilities. I used to watch my little shows, Out of the Box, Little Bear. But 3 definitely is my favorite number. Third question is, how would you describe yourself? All right. So honestly, I would say that I am very friendly and kind. Not to juice myself or nothing like that, but when people tell you, excuse me, when people tell you things about yourself more than once, you kind of just begin to see it yourself if you're open to seeing it. Besides me being friendly and me being kind, I am also very forward. And I've gotten that a lot too. Like Kendra, that was very blunt. That was very, here you go. I don't mean harm by it. However, the reason why I am that way is because I like to be clear. That is something I say all the time. I want to be clear. I don't want my messages or what I say to be misunderstood or taken the wrong way. Here it is with a smile. Question number 4. What is your biggest pet peeve? Oh, so for all my people out here in these streets that don't use your blinker, you're on all of my nerves. You're A-town stomping on all of my nerves. I hate that. Use your blinker. I feel like the blinker is the, excuse me, I'm coming by of the road. It's manners. And if I feel like if you don't use your blinker, well then you just a person that don't be saying, excuse me, you rude, you need some etiquette, you need some training, some good home training because you're careless. Use your blinker. Or get on the bus. Get on the bus. My weirdest obsession, I would say, is washing my hands. I don't even have to touch anything. If I go so long without washing my hands, I feel a need to wash. And am I the only person that washes their hands before using the bathroom and after? Question 6, were you always confident in wearing natural hair? The answer to that is no. Society definitely did not praise black hair. When I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of pride in natural hair. However, the way things are going now, this black love, the happy is nappy, that's my motto. I love it, and I have been natural for 5 years. Of course, like many other little black girls like myself, or for those little black girls that are watching this video right now, I grew up, my mom did our hair with ponytails and my stuff was long. I was banging, I was swinging, I was doing all that. But once I got into middle school, high school, I started burning my hair out, and it took a couple years for me to start nourishing my hair back to health, getting the elasticity back in my hair, and then me just rocking my fros, my puffs, my slick backs, my different protective styles. So now I embrace my natural hair. Question number 7. Who do you admire the most? Your mother or your father? So I actually cannot say that I admire one over the other. My parents have been married for over 30 years. They have such great character. Starting with my father, I feel like my dad is the kindest man in the world. He will give you the shirt off his back. He will give you the last dollar in his pocket and just be like, enjoy it. As for my mother, I tell you, she is Wonder Woman. Actually, Wonder Woman ain't got nothing on her. Mama is just, Mary Lee Smith is bomb. She's such a strong person. I tell you, when you are a mom, you just get this energy of a superhero completely. She knows how to fix everything. If she can't get help, she will find help. She's a go-getter. She's a get it done. And the woman can cook. I mean, she can cook. Red beans and rice, honey collard greens, neck bone, peach cobbler, fried fish, gumbo etouffee, you name it. Alexandria, Louisiana. I also admire her studious spirit. My mom is a student at heart. She really is. If she doesn't know how to do something, she will learn. If it's math, if it's computers, if it's rocket science, this woman can learn and execute anything. Who's your favorite person in modern day history? So my favorite person necessarily isn't a singular person, but there is a group of people that I admire tremendously. So I'm gonna throw them out there. Y'all catch it and grab it. I definitely admire Zendaya Coleman, Yara Shahidi, Angela Rye, John Gray, Michelle Obama, of course, because these are people that are changing. These are world changers, y'all. I tell you, even though they have a platform and they're in the public eye, they use that to progress us. Hello, somebody. Just to see my black folks out there doing what they gotta do, whether if it's in the church house, if it is politics, if it's on the screen. Oh, shout out to Ava DuVernay too, that's my girl. Boom. Y'all are really doing y'all thing. So keep up the great work. Be an example to everyone that is looking at you and will be following after you very soon. Question 9. Who is your favorite singer, musician from the 21st century? And for those who do know me, I love good singing. Okay, so in answering this question, I'm thinking about musicians, singers holistically. When it comes to vocals, y'all, Yolanda Adams, she takes it by herself. Love her. She has just her tone and her technique. It is amazing. So I love Yolanda Adams' voice. For those who know who Mali Music is, I have been a fan of his since Pippi was a pup. I admire his vocals. He has a very unique sound that he plays dang near every instrument. I wonder if he plays the piccolo. If he wanted the sound, I remember watching an interview, he said if he wanted a sound that God gave him, he would hear it and then he would find the instrument and play it and learn it. And that is amazing. Also, shout out to PJ Morton. If you don't know who PJ Morton is, you sleep. Yeah. Snooze. PJ Morton is amazing. Check out his music and enjoy it. Question 10. What do you love/hate about your school? For those of you who do not know, I attend University of California, Los Angeles. I love the fact that I am at a school where the work is being done. The research that is happening, that society is rolling with, we are light years ahead. And so just to be amongst the best of the best, having all the resources necessary to pursue any dream that I desire, it's right at my fingertips. Absolutely love it. And the dining food is pretty good. It's pretty good. What I don't like about UCLA is that it still has a lot of growing to do. I have sat in lecture halls with different professors that thought it was okay to use offensive language to the Black community, to the Muslim community, to the Jewish community, and they have no problem with it. Time after time, I just get a little tired of having to correct these people that are talking on the side of their neck. So that is something that I really don't enjoy about the school. However, whatever work that needs to be done there, I am willing to do that work. Oh yeah, the hills. Everywhere you go is a hill. Like, you need hiking boots. You need a visor. You need a gallon of water because everywhere is a hill. You go to class, there's hills. There's stairs. I don't want to be sweating profusely. So if it was a flatland campus, I would love it even more. Question number 13. Are you married? Are you single? I am not married. Super Bear for now. No, I am not married, but I am in a very productive, beautiful, thriving relationship. And I am super excited and happy about life. We have been together for a little over 2 years, and so it has been a wonderful journey. We are going to continue this journey, and y'all hear more about that on a later video. Question 12, what is your favorite drink of all times? My brother makes this amazing, shout out to David Jones, he makes this amazing Jamaican drink. It is loaded with sugar, pineapple, and a lot of things that'll shoot your blood pressure up, but it is amazing. Jamaican drink. I don't even know what the mug is called, but it's good. Question 14, what kind of business would you own if you owned one? I would definitely do something with booking for speaking engagements. I like to talk, as you see. And so I would do that. I would have a podcast. Just anything with talking, encouraging people, lifting folks up, teaching people, equipping people with knowledge that they need to learn to be better than they were yesterday. So if anything having to do with speaking, that's something that I would start up. What is your most favorite scene from a movie? Y'all, jumping the broom. Spoiler alert. When Angela Bassett told her daughter that she wasn't her real mama, and she was in her bedroom with her husband, and she cried. It went something like this. Y'all, she didn't say not a word, but I heard everything she said. Great job, Auntie Angela. Do you love music, and what genres? Growing up in church, I love me some gospel music. I love gospel music. I am a huge fan of choirs. Love it. It is just amazing. Also love me some Frankie Beverly Mays, some Luther Vandross. So just nice, anything that gets your, that dances with your soul. Question 17. Do you fear anything? If so, what is it? I just recently relinquished my fear of failure, and so I have struggled and battled with that fear, and a lot of people have. However, I tell y'all, I'm learning to really trust God with my life, with my decisions, and to understand that my plans are not even equivalent to the plans that He has for me. And so trusting Him definitely has lifted the burden of my biggest fear, which was failure. And now I live without it, and I am really excited about it. So I encourage you all to explore that idea if you are battling with that yourself. Do you know where you'll be in 10 years? The question to that is no. Nobody really knows where they're going to be, but I do have an idea, a plan of what I would want to do. By the time I'm like 32, 30-ish, I want to be married. I want to have finished my master's. I want to own several businesses, because you need several streams of income. Next question is, who do I consider to be my role model? And my role model isn't necessarily one particular person, but it is indeed older women. If y'all knew all my friends are older than me. They're about 3 years older than me, 4 years older than me, so on and so forth, because I cling to women that are a couple steps ahead of me. I like to sit down with my mom and my godmother and my friends that are in their master's programs and that have started businesses, because I take and I learn from them. And the women that I have around me aren't stingy with their information and the things that they can share. They willingly give me, oh, Kendra, I'm gonna put you on this. I'm gonna hook you up with this person. This is what you should do. This is what you should not do. And so collectively, women around me that have experienced things that I want to experience, or have lives that I want to one day aspire to have, those are the folks that I keep around me. So I'll honestly say that they are indeed my role models. Now we have come to our last question, and it is, what advice would you give your younger self? This, I really wish that I could go back in time and tell my younger self, you will be okay. That's it. I would tell my younger self you would be okay, because I worried a whole lot for no reason. But looking back over my life, the much that I have lived so far, God has had me in the center of his hand the entire time. And so I would tell my younger self, don't worry, don't trip, don't try to impress people. Stay in the race, stay the course. You're gonna be alright. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe so you can get notifications on when I do post new videos. If you have any questions or any topics of discussion that you would like to hear on this channel, you can send them in on Instagram at _Kendra Create. That is on Instagram at _Kendra Create. Alright, until next time, beautiful people, be blessed. Enjoy the summer day. Get you some sun. Lay up under a tree. Get you a sandwich. Fall asleep. Enjoy the summer. Alright, y'all.